Yo, 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 what is going on, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love? My name is Jamal Pope, aka Jay Phoenix, and this is going to be the Tarot and Oracle card reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Or if you want to check for your Mars, your Venus, your Mercury, or if you're checking for your family and your friends, this reading is for you for this March 12th through the 18th of 2024. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. I'm going to start doing these weekly videos, about 5, 7, maybe 8 minutes long, just going over the week, drawing a few tarot cards, drawing an oracle card, and rolling my astrology dice. So let's go ahead and hop into it. I've already had this deck shuffled for you, Leo, so let's hop right into it. This first card is going to represent the dominant energy, the vibrations you are bringing into this week, and that is going to be the Four of Swords in reverse. Leo, it is time for you to get up and get moving, and I think you're really starting to think more about that, and I think it's really going to help with these energies that are going to be moving into Aries. Mercury is in Aries. Now the sun will be coming into Aries, although that's going to be next week, so it'll be after the 18th. But you are getting ready to get up and get moving. I think you're going to be feeling a lot better because we're going to get more fire energy. Right now, everything is so compressed in Pisces, but this Four Swords in reverse is like saying that, hey, you've been resting long enough. It's time to get up and get moving. Right now, the vibration that you'll be experiencing throughout the week, the challenges and the lessons of this week we have is the Ace of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. So, you may get some information this week that may throw you a little bit off. That's really the main thing I'm getting. There may be some information this week that kind of just throws you off. But, this can also offer you a fresh perspective and insight into your current situation. So I don't think this is really a bad thing. I think this is going to be an opportunity for you to kind of see the light a little bit and kind of see your situation in new ways, right? Now, the overall outcome of this week for you, Leo, I have is the Seven of Cups upright. So I think that's the interesting thing. I think you have a lot of options available to you right now. I think what's happened is that you kind of pigeonholed yourself and you thought that you was only going to have maybe one or two options available. The end of the week, you're going to realize that you have multiple options. You have multiple avenues to take. And I think the only way that you're going to be able to even get to this point is that if you get off your butt and actually start to move forward and start to actually see things from a different perspective. Come the end of the week, you're going to see that you have a lot of options available to you, and that if you find yourself in like a weird kind of difficult situation, that you can actually kind of like snake your way out of it a little bit. You actually can, get your way out of it a lot easier than you thought. There's a lot more available to you than you realized. It's like you thought that you only could buy a certain number. You thought you only could buy like, say if you're going to the grocery store and you thought that there was only like two kinds of apples there, and it turns out there's like 10 kinds of apples there. And you're like, now it's like, oh crap, now I have all this choice. That's the weird thing about the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is that sometimes we get paralysis by analysis, but I think it's awesome that the Ace of Swords is reversed beforehand. It's because it's almost going to be like the choice is going to be made for you. Like, I don't think you're going to really be contemplating that hard once you get to the Seven of Cups. I think the choice and the answer is going to be obvious, but I think the other cool thing about it is that you'll get to this point and you'll be like, oh wow, like I thought that this was the only way. The choice, like it's going to be obvious when you get there, but then I think just the fact that there are many different roads and many different avenues that you could have taken just shows you just how abundant your energy is and just how abundant the universe really is. It almost restores your faith a little bit because you're going to realize like, wow, I mean, I've committed to this choice, but the fact that there's 7 to 8 other choices and not just 1 or 2 of the choices, it really clues you in on just how abundant the universe is. So it's kind of a cool thing, even if you don't pick those other avenues. Now for the dice, we have Pluto. We have Pluto, Cancer got Pluto, and you have 11. So the influence is going to be, it's going to be a little bit subtle, but not super subtle, I think, because you're feeling this more than Cancer. Cancer got 6. You got 11. So, Pluto's now opposing you and will be opposing you for the next 20 years. So I think, Leo, you're definitely starting to feel Pluto like coldness, if you will. You're starting to feel the coldness from Pluto. You're starting to kind of get the cold shoulder and stuff like that. You're starting to feel the pressure and the transformation that Pluto's going to be bringing. And, I think that's kind of what's building up. And maybe that's why you kind of feel like you've been needing to rest, because it probably just provided a bit of a shock when Pluto initially went in there. You got to remember, Pluto's going to retrograde back into your sixth house, and then Cancer. It's going to retrograde back into Capricorn in your sixth house, and then it'll come back into your seventh house. So, but like I said, I think that this is going to be a week that you're going to, your perception is going to alter. You'll be able to see things from a new light. You're going to make a decision, but then seeing that, I have many decisions, is going to kind of restore your faith a little bit. And this Pluto, yeah, you are definitely being challenged. You're definitely having to transform, and all the fixed signs are going to be kind of going through it from that aspect, because Pluto is definitely very more psychological. But like I said, I think this would be a great week for you to kind of come out the other end feeling a lot more confident. I think it's, like I said, it's going to help when these energies are shifting into Aries. Mercury is there, and your ruling planet, the sun, will be there soon. So now for your oracle card, this of course just came flying out because you have to be dramatic. You also got rainbow blessings. It's the same thing that Cancer got. So Leo, I would watch Cancers as well just to see, but rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life right now, right? I think, like I said, it's a blessing that you even have 10 different options that you could pick from. You're going to know which one to go with, and maybe the other options aren't necessarily as good or as great, but just the fact that you even have them is a blessing, right? So it's almost like you have to get creative about the way that you see these blessings that are coming into your life. I think it can be a very beautiful week, though, for you, Leo. It may provide some challenges, of course, and you're no stranger to wanting to take action and get up and move and do stuff. But I think it's just Pluto is kind of draining your energy a little bit, and you're having to just summon energy, which you're the sun, so you're able to do that better than anyone else. That is going to do it for your tarot and oracle card reading for this week, Leo. I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, beloved, you can follow the link in the description below to my website, jphoenix.com. And as always, y'all take care, stay blessed, have a wonderful week, Leo. I'll see you all on the next video. Peace.